hopefully this live stream will work. Having, I don't know if it's internet issues or YouTube issues, but there. Okay, we're working on this little ghost sculpture. I have so much to do. I am running out of clay, which is both good and bad because it prevents me from making too much work. But also, I just hope that I can make enough, essentially. So, just finished smoothing out the edges on this. So I'm going to paint it with the gray slip paint. I'm going to move you around a little bit. There. Now you can see both of us. Okay. Bring this a little closer to me. Perfect. So yeah, running out of clay. But like I said, good news, bad news, because I need to limit myself in what I make right now because I need to make just enough of the Halloween collection because I sold out of it last week, which is great, but I need to sell it all again in a week and a half. So yeah, a little stressed out. It's okay. We'll get through this. So I'm trying to, I only have like an hour basically to work. So I'm just going to get as much work done as I can. Thankfully, I also have like indoor work that I need to do that I can do while I'm doing other things. So I'll work on that later. But yeah, just trying to do as much as possible. I want to make at least one more of these ghost sculptures. If I can have 3 to sell, that would be even better. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. You take what you can get, right? But yeah, my goal is to make 2 of each thing, and then if I have any clay left over, see what I can ration out and make a little bit more of. I need to make 1 more ghost today. I would like to do that. Another leaf plate. Thankfully right now I have 2 pumpkin bowls made, so I don't need to worry about those. Like I said, I'd love to be able to make 3 of each. Don't know if I have time. I have this idea for these teacups that look like witches' hats. So I kind of like to make those, and if I have time. Those I can tell I'm gonna make like 2 at a time. So make the 2, see how it goes. But yeah, just kind of frantically making art today. Also, we're almost at 700 subscribers, and I'm thinking about doing a giveaway when we hit 1,000. So like a giveaway to one of you guys that subscribe. And I'm thinking about like doing a candle, maybe making a necklace with your initial. Like I want to make most of it that's in it, or maybe also like throw a book in there that I really like. Just all the vibes. Cozy self-care vibes. Maybe little bath bombs so like you can take a bath. But yeah, I want to do a giveaway. So you can comment things that you would love to receive in a giveaway. Nothing expensive, like little things, because I ain't rich. I ain't rich, to put it simple. I do not have a monetized channel, so I make no money off of this. But if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to start like I won't run a ton of ads. I'm not that kind of person. But I'll be able to make like a couple pennies off of my videos. And that would be just so cool, because then I can like give back to you guys. So yeah, comment down below things you would want in a giveaway. Definitely going to give you some pottery, maybe some jewelry, maybe a book, a little cozy night in kind of kit. Okay, I'm going to work on painting the bottom, the ridge of this. And I think I'm going to paint the inside with the blackberry, so that when I do the purple on the inside, it's a little more punchy, so to speak. almost done painting this little ghost. And then I think I'm going to paint the leaf plate. And then I'll be able to at least set all of this aside to dry for the firing. My goal is to fire everything Sunday night. But I want to finish making stuff like today. Which I might run out of clay and not be able to make any more stuff. So that is very possible that today will be my last wet work day. And then just leave everything out to dry real good. Try not to make any coasters because when I make those and I dry them too quickly, they warp and they don't stay flat. Okay, I need to do something with this. Look at my big smooth brain, you guys. Okay, now I just have to not knock this over while I'm painting. Okay, dry that off. So yeah, if I can just make one more of a couple things today and then 2 of the witch's hats, I'll be like right on par. And I think we're good on clay for that at least. Not the green, I want the blackberry. Ooh, almost did the wrong color. Ooh, this is thick. Might need to add some water. Yeah, definitely need to add a little bit of water to this. I'm just gonna pour out the rest of my water from this because I don't feel like getting up. There. I will just refill this at another time. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I keep basically going over my to-do list of what I need to get made. And just once it's all made, I can just kind of check out at least for a day, which is what I really need because I perform in a skating exhibition this weekend. Okay. I'm glad this slip color is a little thicker and not as watery because that means it won't drip as much. There we go. So I'm doing the outside of the ghost in white, of course, but the inside is in a purple color, so when you put a candle in it, it lights up the eyes and they kind of look like a purpley tinge. Very ooky spooky. But what is everyone being for Halloween? I would love to hear what you're being. I'm going to be a pirate for one event because I can wear a lot of layers under it. And then we're going to go see Kiki's Delivery Service. They have a special screening of it, so I'm considering dressing up like Kiki. I mean, all I have to do really is wear a black dress and a red hair bow, so. For my skating exhibition, I'm just wearing black and kind of spooky-ish makeup. So nothing crazy. I need to be able to skate. Skating is more important than the costume in that sense. There we go. And then what else am I doing? I have a couple of Halloween events. Oh, I have a friend's wedding and I'm gonna dress like Betty Boop. I ordered some red, like, cocktail dresses because I don't want a short dress. I hate short dresses. As someone who's been tall their whole life and you constantly have to, like, pull the short dress down over your butt, I just am not about that. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to dance and celebrate my friend. As for actual Halloween day, I'm probably gonna do what I did last year and just wear my bat onesie because it's a Thursday night. Like, I'm not going out. I have to be at the rink early in the morning, so. There we go. almost done with the inside, and then I'm gonna just set this aside and we're gonna do the leaf plate next. I'm so happy with the leaf plate. It's so cute. This is a weird angle to paint. There we go. Almost done. Okay, last little bit. Okay, fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the edges a little bit where I spilled over too much. I think that was the only spot. Fabulous, okay. I'm already getting gross stuff on my hands. Okay, let's flip this over, set it aside to dry out so it can be fired, and move on to the leaf plate next. Okay. Okay, leaf plate. Set all of this aside. Perfect, came out smooth like butter. Little leaf plate. I don't know if you can kind of see the ridges in it. I'm gonna try to figure out what I want to do with those color-wise to make them pop a little bit more. Okay, first, nice and flat, not wobbling. Brings me joy. I'm going to work on smoothing out the edges. Kind of like to do diagonal one way and then diagonal the other way so that it has almost a rounded edge. I just feel like it looks softer. Because a lot of like machine-made type pottery, they have just such sharp, inhuman-looking edges. Oh, this one got like crystallized. Weird. Come on. Okay. Sprinkle sprinkles. Brush that off. Now I work on the under part. Do this one. Almost done. Smoothing out the edges of this, and then we'll paint it. Thank you. Okay, pretty happy with that. Nice and smooth. A little here. A little rough there. Okay, awesome. Time to dust her off. I really need to vacuum up the studio. Oh. Okay. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to rest it on this so I can slip paint the bottom. And then I'm going to let that dry before I do the top because otherwise it'll just smear. Okay, lovely. I'm gonna leave that to dry. Put a lid on this before we do the inside of the plate. I'm gonna set that aside, as well as this. There, enjoy. Okay, let's see what else I need to do. I'm gonna wash my hands, and we're gonna make another one of those leaf plates and another ghost. What time is it? 12:30. Okay, awesome. We're doing so good on time. I will be right back. Right back. We'll make some more pottery. Let's check out after I make these two things. We'll see if my pumpkin bowls are dry enough, I can slip paint them, because that would be fabulous. Okay, I need a leaf, and I need this, and I need a bowl to place it in for balance. Okay, setting that aside for now. Now I need some clay. Okay, let's do this, you guys. A little nervous about this. I'm gonna set it over here. Don't worry about this making a mess. I'm gonna set it over here and scooch this over. Put this away. We need less mess right now. I need to refill my spray bottle, BRB. Okay, refill the spray bottle. Let's see, I'm gonna set these paintbrushes aside. Set all of this over here. Dusty. Set this up there as well. Just trying to quick clean my space so I'm not as overwhelmed. We'd love to be a little less visually overwhelmed. Over there. Oh, that reminds me, I need to make a little earring display tray. I think I'm going to use this for that. Don't need this right now. Don't need this right now. And everything else can just scooch over to the side while we work. Sponge is nice and damp, ready to go. I don't need this right now, I want to say. Don't need this. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. This I will need to make another ghost. This is an empty bowl. Oh, this is what I use for this. Much more sturdy, much more stable. Okay, set that aside. Okay. We're cooking with gas now. Let's do this, you guys. Got Big Bertha here. Oops, I should brush this off. Brush off the dust. Remind me, I need to vacuum. Everybody, mental note, I need to vacuum in here. I'll probably do that in the next pottery vlog. Do a little reset first. I need to vacuum and clean everything up. I need to reconstitute the other clay. Make my new Christmas line. It's time to already start thinking about that kind of stuff, which is insane to me. But you have to work that far ahead all the time in pottery. Because it takes about a month for me to make things. Check if we're getting here on the size. Yes, okay. Make sure that's level. Okay, fabulous. Oh good, you can see what I'm doing. Big Bertha isn't blocking the way too much. Okay. Gotta mark this. Let's see, I'm gonna do it over on the side. You know what? I should make a couple acorn spoon holders while I'm here. Yes, so putting this over here. Perfect. And let's mark out really close over here. Gimme. Over there. Gotta sign those. I meant to make a couple more of these, so it's perfect I had just enough extra clay. Cut this out. Okay. Flip this over carefully. Okay. Peel these out. I love when I can make multiple things at once. It just makes me feel like I'm using my time very wisely. I need to trim the little knobs off. Okay. Set that ball aside. I need a board. Okay, I need to flip these over so I can smooth them out. Come on, give me the acorn. I hate when this happens. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's place them somewhere where it's a little drier and they won't stick as bad. Okay, there we go. Okay, we need to wrap it here. Pinch it. I need to pinch it here. Bring it in. Bring it in. Acorn spoon holder, setting that over. I'm going to bring the board over here. I need to let these kind of dry a little bit before I do anything else because I use my finger width to figure out the size, and then I kind of guide it around because I want it to be pretty wide so it holds a decent sized spoon. out the edges. Okay, now we're gonna need the next one here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to scooch a little closer. There, you can see them. Okay, so I need to curl up the edges around my finger first, and then slowly curl up the edges around. Kind of pinch it here. Slowly curl up the edges around. Pinch it there. And then start to curl it around. Curl this one around a little bit more. Okay. Beautiful. Really try to make it as broad with just the slightest little lip to catch sauce or soup. Okay, I'm going to set these aside because they're just way too wet to function, and then we'll smooth them out later. I really hope I don't forget they're up there. Okay, let's work on the leaf plate. Roll that aside a little bit. This is a cottonwood tree leaf. Took a picture of it, scanned it in, printed it out. I loosely follow it. I try to make it a little bigger than it is, actually. First, I'm going to sit down for this because it's like 5 seconds I get to sit. Get in my chair. There we go. So I try to trace the lines. I don't cut them in. I kind of, not really sculpt them in, but it's like, it's just a gentle impression of the leaf veins. So, and I try not to do perfectly straight lines because this is nature. Nature ain't sharp straight lines for the most part. And I kind of follow them loosely. But I do this first, then I cut it. There we go. And then each one is always like a little different than the other one. And the more I use this, like the fainter the lines become. So it's like, at a certain point, it becomes kind of hard to see what I'm doing. So then I just start to kind of do it willy-nilly. Okay, now we cut it out with a sharp little pointy tool. Again, I like to do it a little bigger than it is. And I try to keep it kind of a natural line, like it's not really sharp. Then I take away the excess clay, add that to the ball. And now we're going to pick it up and place it. Peel off the paper carefully. Beautiful, wonderful, magical. And I'm going to grab my little Lazy Susan and my form. See how it's flat in the bottom? And then be careful, careful. Pick this up. And I try to place it I find that it's kind of going to one side more than the other. I just gently pull. And then I take my sponge, and that's what I use to kind of gently push so I don't end up getting any fingerprints. Plus, this kind of gives it a little bit of a texture that's more like a leaf. and it helps me press. You can kind of start to see how it has a circular flat bottom in there. So that way, you know, your pottery doesn't rock and roll when you set it down. It has a nice sturdy bottom. There, okay. So there, now we have a leaf plate, and all that's left to do is just to check and make sure all the edges are pressed down pretty firmly to the sides. Cool. Now I just leave it. Now we just leave it to dry. There. Bam. Okay, I want to make another ghost. Okay, I'm going to set the Lazy Susan aside. I'm going to see if I can roll this out to a big enough circle. If not, I have more clay here. Should I just, let's just mash all the clay together. Oh, there goes my working board. Just trying to get all those air bubbles out. Check the time. Awesome. 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to roll it out once this way, and then we're going to use that drier side, which is kind of far away, so I don't feel able to see it. Okay, that's good enough this way. Now we need to go this way and then diagonal. Scooch over a little bit. Whew, dust. Getting dusty in here, you guys. It's getting dusty, musty, rusty, busted. Okay. Okay, now I need to do it diagonally. Peel it up, taking it over to this side. This is where it needs to be a little wider, this way. Yes. Trying to get it as circular as possible. Easier said than done. Everyone's like, pottery must be so relaxing. You must be so relaxed. You must be so calm. I'm like, so calm. Okay, let's smooth her out. Okay, please don't stick to the board. I beg of you. Oh, I need to add, no. Yes, no. We'll worry about that later. Okay, my board is getting really sticky. I have an idea. Is this open? Is this a folded page or no? No? Okay. Ah. Well, that's big enough. I'm going to use all of my brain cells right now. Would it kill the paper to stay flat? Okay, now let's smooth out this side. So I can always peel the paper off, but it's harder to peel this off of the wooden board when it starts to just get too damp. Okay. Now let's get my circle. Perfect. Okay. Do my little signature. Grab my knife this time because it's longer. Other way. I have to go the long ways. Okay, perfect, beautiful. Pull the excess clay away. And no more of it over there. So the last of the clay, I think, is in here. Throw that in there. Let's make a ghost. Woo! Pick this up, set it over a little ways. Push everything else aside. Push that over. Grab my doodad. There we go. Ghost. Okay. Okay, now I can sit down for a hot second as we turn this into a ghosty. Okay, I know I want to keep this side kind of flat and open. No, more over here. This is the flat side. Flat side and open. I'm going to use this sponge to kind of rest it on. There. Try to get that fabric look to it. I like these because each one is just a little bit different than the last one. With lots of personality. Okay, let's make another fold. There we go. Looking like it goes.
Already you love watching it.
Oh, thank you. We're working on making a little ghost sculpture. A cute little ghosty for Halloween. Very happy with this front portion. Each one ends up being a little bit different, but they're so cute. Okay, I like the front. So this is the front of it. Kind of like right here. And I think I'll do 2 eyes like right here. And I'm always trying to kind of push it down at the top so it's a little more rounded. And then a head shape. There we go. I think this one can come out flared more. This one can be a little more pinched and maybe curve it. And give it a whoosh vibe. Round this a little bit more. Okay, I'm happy with that. Very cute. Okay, let's work on its little face now. I'm going to use this paintbrush, the back of it, to get the eyes. This is always the hard part.
Where's the line between pottery and sculpture?
Honestly, it's a spectrum. There is no line. There is no sharp line that is pottery and that is sculpture, because it's kind of all in the general medium. Because if you were like to Google pottery or Google the word ceramics, like what does it mean? It just basically means someone who works with clay. You know, spinning on the, like throwing on the wheel, that's a more specific technique. Like this is slab building, but you can use slab building for sculpture, for bowls, for cups, anything really. You can use it for Christmas ornaments. So, yes and no. I'm trying to eyeball this. I'm eyeballing the eyeballs. One wants to go there for sure. Which means the other one should be like right there. Cute. I get so excited about how cute these turn out. Okay, now I need to trim these a little bit bigger. It's so adorable. Oh my gosh. It's really the little things, you guys. Like two little circles making eyeballs.
There we go. Let's see. Okay, so it's slab building and not bench work. Good information.
I've never heard the word term bench work. That might apply more to like woodworking.
Yes, they're pretty unique, so one needs to be proud of what you created.
I don't know. I'm not a prideful person, so I just get excited. They're just so cute. Okay, let's smooth out the inner eye. Make this one a little bigger. Perfect. Nice big orbs. Now I'm gonna let this dry before I trim like the rough edges on this, but it's a little ghosty. Aren't they cute? Okay. I'm going to pull out the sponge and I'm gonna set them aside. Put this little bit of clay that came from the eyes in my bag because I am running out of clay actively right now. I'm gonna set the ghost aside here, little 360 tour of the ghost. And we're gonna paint the other side of the leaf bowl. This is always the hard part. Come on, scoochy scooch. There we go. And I'm gonna set you over here. Okay. Grabbing the leaf bowl. Yes, the leaf bowl now is dry on the bottom, so I'm going to actually, don't mind me, flip it over and set it that way. And we're going to work on painting the inside green. My energy seems a little spastic today. It's because it is. I have so much to do and no time to do it. So yesterday I only had 20 minutes in the studio and I made a bowl. Today I only have an hour and we've made a plate, a ghost, and painted another ghost and painted a bowl, or I mean a plate. So We're doing pretty good. I also have some indoor artwork I need to work on, not out in the studio, so. Edge is green. Thankfully, I'm also doing a green glaze, so if I miss any spots, it's not really the end of the world. I just like to get a nice consistent color. I was considering doing these in like fall leaf colors. No, this is not glaze. This is actually slip paint. So this is paint made out of clay, and it has colors and tinges to it. So this is not glaze, and this stuff, my pottery isn't fired yet, so I'm gonna do this, let it dry, and then you have like the first firing, and then I glaze my pottery. And I have a different color green. It's like a darker green. I was considering doing like fall colors for this leaf, but I just felt like, I don't know, I was called to the green. I have a really nice dark green glaze. Maybe I'll do 2 more that are autumn colors. I don't know. Grab some water. Okay, fabulous. Just a little bit of green here. Okay, I really want to make the lines pop a little bit more. I'm not going to carve them sharply, but I think I'm going to gently enhance them.
So what does the paint do that a glaze doesn't do?
I like doing the paint under the glaze because it makes it match the colors. It makes the glaze colors just like much more vibrant. It's not as sheer.
I'm guessing the glaze gives a light refraction.
Yeah, that's what makes it shiny. Yeah. The glaze kind of makes it shiny, although you don't have to glaze pottery. You could leave it after you fire it. There we go. Following the lines that are already here, which is easier said than done. This way they'll show up a little better in the firing. But because I'm doing a dark green glaze, these won't be like super defined lines. Okay, it's harder to see it on the side. big bang. I don't know if you guys heard that. There. I got a few more lines here and there just to add. Okay, nice. Now I'm going to take a dry brush so I can brush all of the little curly cues away. This is called sgraffito, when you carve after doing a paint, a slip paint. Not all of the pieces want to scrape off. Okay, fabulous. I'm going to set this aside. I feel like this could use one more little line. Okay, perfect timing because I have to leave now. So I hope you like this little leaf bowl. Plate, this is a plate. I keep getting my bowl and plate words confused. I'm gonna set this aside to dry. And I'm gonna check out my other stuff really quick. Okay, that's good. This needs to be... These are kind of too wet for me to smooth out, but I'm gonna work on the shape a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna smooth out the seams here. Okay. The other side as well. Okay. I am just going to leave these now to dry. These are little acorn spoon holders. Just going to keep it down a little further. And then the last little details so these don't spill out is to kind of tuck the edge up a little bit. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to set these to dry now. They're good. Toast is good. I'm going to pop these pumpkin bowls that I made, some heart-shaped pumpkin bowls, out so that they can dry nice and flat. This one doesn't have a super flat bottom. Not very happy about that. Kind of morph it. There. That's flat now. Other pumpkin bowl that I did yesterday has a spider in it. same thing, so these dry nice and flat. I'm gonna put this one over here. There, hopefully that'll help them have a nice solid flat bottom. So you turn those into candles and you don't want the wobbly candle. Awesome, okay. Set this stuff aside. Set this aside. I like to use old newspaper as support situations. Set this aside. Okay. We've got 2 pumpkin bowls, we got 2 ghosts, we got 2 leaf plates. The only thing that left for me to really make 2 of is some witch's hat little cups. But for now, I need to go because I'm on a tight schedule. So thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you liked the music. Yeah, sgraffito, in pottery it's SCR, like scraw, like to scribble. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. I will see you again soon. We'll probably have another live stream shortly. Don't know when, but I will catch you then. Bye everybody. Peace. Oop, can't hit the button. Can't reach it. There we go. Bye.